Iman Gadzhi's back, and his latest offer is called Digital Sovereignty. He paints it as a game changer for those looking to escape the 9-to-5 grind and claim financial independence. But if you're here, you're likely wondering whether digital sovereignty really lives up to the hype. In this video, I'm going to take a deep dive into what Iman Gadzhi is actually offering, the claims he's making, and whether this course is legit. Before I start, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation in the description below. Now, if you've been around long enough or you've come across some of Gadzhi's previous stuff, you're going to notice something. Digital sovereignty seems like another rebranding for what he's been offering for a while now. He's got this thing down to a science. Take a concept, wrap it in new marketing, give it a name, and push it to his audience. The pitch is all about rejecting the system and taking control of your life, your finances, and your freedom. Sounds intense, right? But if you break it down, it's the same message he's been using. You've probably heard all this before in his previous campaigns for his education platform, Educate.io. In his new pitch, Gadzhi is creating this sense of urgency. He's telling you that you need to act now, that your time is running out, that you've got to reserve your spot and join this exclusive community and be part of this resistance movement against the system. And it is a well-worn strategy that he uses in pretty much every course he launches. You know, the same strategy where he makes it seem like this is a one-time opportunity that you can't miss. It's designed to make you feel like if you don't act now, you'll be left behind. Now let's talk about the actual content here. From what I can gather, digital sovereignty is structured similarly to his past courses. Gadzhi's trailers and videos are always top-notch, visually speaking. But here's the catch. Is there any substance behind it all? When you strip away the dramatic music, the editing, and the motivational talk, you're left with the same advice he's been giving for years. The big sell here is that you can free yourself from the matrix by following his system. This is the same message you get from Andrew Tate when he promotes his education platform too. But what's Iman Gadzhi's system about? It's a business model that he's been using for years, repackaged and resold to you under a new name. His strategy, especially when it comes to courses like this, is to issue some huge promises. But if you've been around long enough, you know this is no different from his other courses. It's a way to get you into his ecosystem, and from there, upsell you on even more expensive programs or services like Agency Flow. Speaking of funnels, this course isn't just about digital sovereignty. It's also about getting you hooked into his other offerings. Once you're in, there's always the next step, whether it's signing up for another program, joining his agency software, or whatever else he's promoting at the time. It's a machine, and every new course is just a cog in that machine. And this is what has earned him a ton of money. He earns millions. But is digital sovereignty legit? It's not a scam in the sense that you're not getting anything for your money. You'll get access to the course, sure. You'll also learn about entrepreneurship and how to start your own agency. But is it groundbreaking or revolution? Not really. It's the same advice he's been pushing for years, dressed up with a new label. There's also a bit of controversy surrounding Gadzhi, especially when it comes to how he markets his courses. He's been called out in the past for using manipulative tactics. His detractors have criticized him for having a constant cycle of rebranding. This then makes it feel like Gadzhi is more interested in keeping people hooked on his courses than actually providing long-term value. To be fair, it's been pretty lucrative for him. What's also worth noting is how he frames the entire narrative around this resistance movement against the Matrix. It's designed to make you feel like you're part of something bigger, part of this rebellion against the system. But if you think about it, you're really just buying into his system. And that's the irony here. He's offering freedom, but it's freedom that comes with a price tag. And it's not cheap. So is digital sovereignty worth it? That's up to you to decide. If you're new to Gadzhi's world and you haven't been exposed to his previous content, you might find some value in it. But if you've seen his other courses, you're probably going to feel like this is just more of the same. Same advice, same strategies, different packaging. In the end, it all comes down to how much you're willing to invest in his new message. Before you leave, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation. Click the link in the description to see the best business to start online, which made me over $26,000 last month alone. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up below and subscribe for more.